Welcome to an episode of Chat Sports Talk, and welcome to a video in terms of the NHL and the Utah Hockey Club and their whole naming contest. I guess the way to put it about it, I think originally called it was circus. I think it's a bad terminology because anytime you get the fans involved, they feel more attached to a franchise because they've named that team. They really like that name and they buy into it. And you saw their first inaugural season there. They had huge support throughout the year. So kudos to Salt Lake City. Kudos to the state of Utah. Kudos to the Smith Group, owner of the Jazz, to really bring the NHL to Utah. And so far, it seems to be a huge success. But they want to take their time with the naming. So I'm not going to go through the whole issue of everything. But they finally narrowed it down to three choices. Now, the video appeared very poor quality. It's kind of a leaked photo. This has been out for months now. Kind of showed the three names they looked at. The Mammoth, kept the hockey club, and then the Outlaws, which came in later because the original name they had was the like a Wasatch, or it's named for the mountains around Salt Lake City. So I probably butchered that name, and my apologies completely with that one. But very, basic designs, but they put a lot of emphasis on the hockey club because you look at that, you see the mountains and then the face of a Yeti, which they lost a court paddle, Yeti coolers, and they really wanted that name. Couldn't make it work, so they really dove into this, and they took their time. A lot of rumors floating out there because they renewed the trademark on Utah Mammoths. Everyone jumped to that conclusion, but they also did that with a couple other ones as well because the time frame came up, so they had to extend those trademarks. But then some people, eagle-eyed fans, noticed the Utah, the YouTube handle changed. And then the video got out, and the whole thing finally came to fruition. And the Utah Hockey Club, starting next season, will be known as the Utah Mammoth. As they put it, tusk up. That's their battle cry. The Mammoth head itself is a little tweak to that design. And it's a merger between that and the Hockey Club logo. So if you look at the top of the head, you see the shape of the mountains. Look closer to that mountains, that little top left-hand corner. You'll see the shape of the state of Utah with that blue in there, represent the M, that dark area, also part of the M, but also represent the mountains of Utah. I think it's a really cool aspect to that. One of the alternate logos they have is the U with the tusk going through it. Nice touch. They put that on the shorts. The road jersey, I think, needs a little work because still leaves Utah there, but has the new Mammoth head as a shoulder patch. The other shoulder patch they have is an updated state of Utah with a hockey stick in it. All in all, the whole aspect is really cool. The different types of colors in there with that rock black, the mountain blue, and the salt white. Keeping everything else kind of similar with the team itself. With the current uniform they have already, they just kind of swap out the patches, and there you go. So, for me, I don't really care. I like the Mammoth. Of the team names they got left, the Mammoth was the one I liked the most. I was never a fan of the Yeti name. I just thought it didn't really play into Utah. I get why they wanted to do it, so I saw the other side of that coin. I just didn't like that name for them. But I get where they're trying to get because of the Seattle Kraken, trying to take that mythological creature and put it in their area. Kraken, of course, known for the sea. Yeti's known for the mountain. I see the correlation there. But the Mammoth is a nice name. I think that was my third choice of the names they came up with. Of the original first 20 names they had, and had some doozies in that one. But to go along with more about the head, the Mount Mammoth logo captures the fierce power. This is directly from their official website on NHL.com. I'll put a link in the description below. Captures the fierce logo of the Mammoth mid-charge, tusk up and ready to attack. Within the mark are nods to the state, including the Wasatch mountain range. Wasatch. So I don't need, anybody from Utah that, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Just to let you know that. I have to hear it a few times, and then I got it. And the snow-capped peaks that form the beast's crown. The shape of Utah, which I mentioned earlier, which is a syllable slightly embedded in the mountain silhouette in the curved tusk to form a bold U. So there marks underscore the team's identity and wavering pride in the state, and include the word Utah with a mammoth tusk embedded into the U, as well as tusk U standing alone as a bold lettermark. And the Utah badge is a classic emblem inspired by the Utah stair-step design for the franchise's inaugural season, paying homage to the history of hockey in the state and showcasing the club's commitment to continuing to grow the game. Now I'll show the official image. It shows all three of them, all the different ways to do that. And you see how the Utah is set up in that alternate patch for the state outline. That's how the road uniform will have Utah situated across the chest. So kind of retweak what they have now. Like I said, all in all, I like that. The color's a little different. You really see that really light blue, as they call it, mountain blue. So you don't really see that in the NHL. I would kind of want to see some different colors. There's a YouTube channel here, Post to Post. He really wanted to see purple because you don't see that much anymore. The Kings is the only franchise that really seem to have purple in their history. Don't really embrace it now. But, that's just what it is. There you go. There's the short video of Utah renaming or getting a new name, rebranding themselves for the next season and for the foreseeable future. Let me know what you think about the name, about the colors, if you like it or not. It doesn't really matter if you like it. It's just they're going to stay. Specs up, comments below. If you like what I do, hit that thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Another thing to do is subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. You hit that subscribe button, click that bell icon, turn notification. Next time I post any more content on my channel. And I'll see you next time on Chat Sports Talk.